Okay folks, we are looking at another sweet knife. This is the Buck 393 Omni Hunter 12 point or 12 PT. And as you can see, this one's in the camel. Comes in a nice nylon sheath, real heavy duty sheath. I love that. Fits the knife well. It's got a nice belt buckle there and a heavy duty button. And this is the knife. This is their larger style Omni Hunter. They make quite a few variations. I've seen folding ones, I've seen fixed blade ones, I've seen this handle in pure black, I've seen it in black with red leaves, like a nighttime pattern, and this one has a nice green leaf. So I picked this one out of several because it had a neat pattern. The green pattern on here I really liked with the leaves here, and it just looked, I just thought it looked really nice. I haven't even had a chance to use this one. Literally just picked it up. It's got a nice gut hook blade here, and the blade, I gotta tell you, it came factory super duper sharp. Some of the sharpest knives I've ever seen are these Bucks, and I'm not just saying that. These are damn sharp knives. Pretty much every Buck knife you get now from Buck is extremely sharp. Nice thing why I bought this one over some other ones, this blade, this is a pretty big knife. Total length, it's almost 10 inches from here to here, and blade length, you're looking at 4 total inches, and it weighs about 7.3 ounces. And one other nice thing I like about the fixed blade version is that it's got a full tang all the way through the knife, and you can actually see that a little bit through this whole part of the steel right there. It's a nice full tang. Another reason why I like the fixed blade better than the folding ones is because the folding one that I have, it actually hurts your hand a little bit right in here. It's not a big deal. I mean, let's get real. It's not a big deal, but on the fixed blade one, you don't have that problem. And with this one, you have a nice grip. You got a thumb, place for your thumb and finger, no matter which hand you use it in. The jimping is really good quality jimping. Those things grip your hand really well. And as you can see, it's engraved with the model number and the date code, which is that upside down arrow, which indicates the date that it was made. I'm not sure if that's this year or last year's date code, but it is one of them. Really nice large size knife that would make a really good addition for anybody going hunting or camping, or they want really just a nice knife to carry with them. If you do any hunting for big game animals or smaller game animals, that gut hook's going to come in really handy. Also, that is super razor sharp and does a really good job. This is the Buck 393 Omni Hunter 12 PT. And the biggest things I'd say about this is that it does feel really good in the hand. It fits ergonomically really well, and it feels really good. The blade steel is 420 HC. It's a high carbon steel, and it does come with the Buck lifetime guarantee. So if anything ever goes wrong, if you ever have a problem, Buck will replace this or fix it at their discretion. But they've been really good with their warranty. I've never had a problem. I haven't had to send very much stuff back, but the few items that I did send back, they did a heck of a job repairing or replacing. So that's one nice thing to look for when you're buying a knife. Who is the manufacturer, and are they going to stand by your knives that you got? It's like one guy said, I was reading on the internet, he said, how can Buck possibly still be in business? And he said, how is it after 50 years a guy buys a knife and it lasts him his whole life? How do they stay in business? How do they sell knives if you buy a knife and then you don't have to buy another one ever again? Well, I think a lot of people are buying more than one knife and they're giving them away, and there's just so many people that want good quality knives that are reasonably priced. You can't go wrong buying a Buck knife. There's so many knives. The reason I'm doing reviews on Sweetknives is because of knives like this made from manufacturers like Buck. They're not the only manufacturer that makes some nice knives for a reasonable price, but they sure have over the years come out with a lot of solid, good quality knives that stand the test of time. And I think that's what makes, in my opinion, a really sweet knife. Here we got the 110, just to give you a little comparison side by side. You can see, compared to a standard 110, buck 110, this one is definitely bigger. The blade's bigger, not so much lengthwise, but a little bit bigger lengthwise, but just an all around bigger blade all the way around. And the handle is bigger too. It's a bigger, it's just bigger. So these are for someone that wants a good quality hunting knife, or just a knife they want to carry around in the woods or whatever. You just really can't go wrong with these. We're talking $30 to $40. You can pick these up. eBay is the place to buy them. Don't even look around other places. I got this. Ironically, I got this one at Gander Mountain. I think I maybe had a gift card, or I had, or it was on sale or something. But normally, you can't find a lot of good deals anymore in the stores. There are some stores that are pretty decent, but a lot of times you can't find what you want, and they don't have what you want. So I found that eBay is a pretty good place to go. You might have to watch a lot of auctions. You may lose on some, but you will get a good quality knife for a lot less if you buy it on eBay. And that's what I do. I really like this one. It's just a solid, sweet performing knife that not only looks good, but it feels good, and it's got a heavy duty blade that's going to stand the test of time. And if anything ever went wrong, Buck's they're gonna help you out. I like this sheath. It's got these ridges here. I don't know, maybe for protection or whatever. It's a really nice solid case. Even on the inside of this case, this is like a plastic kind of feel, and that is nice for when you put the knife back in the sheath. This is a really tight button here, so you know the knife's, well, okay, it moves around a little, but you know what? When you're out in the woods walking around, you're not going to yank at it, but it's a pretty tight fit. I like it. I like that sheath a lot, and I like the knife a lot, and anybody out there that's thinking about a good quality buck knife, I would highly recommend this one. You just can't go wrong. If you want a knife that's sharp right out of the box, this is it. And you know what? If you got to resharpen it, it's not too bad to resharpen it. And there's a lot of different flavors to this knife. They make it without the gut hook, with the gut hook, different colors, all sorts of different folding. If you really want to get into a folding one, I have another review on that one. But let me know what you guys think. I'd like to hear some stories. I'd like to see how long people have used this one, and what their general thoughts are. Thanks a lot, and thanks for checking out this sweet knife.